You brought these in our house.
Yeah.
You started this. You do the powder.
So I just went on Amazon and I found some seeds for $3.75. I ordered those. I also found a bag for $10 of 100. I ordered those. They all sprouted. They grow fine. And I put them in some soil. They're not particular. And they come up and I plant them in the yard where we want them. We strip the leaves off and Teresa blends them in the blender and we end up getting this powder. We put the powder in smoothies.
Yep.
Try to get it in everywhere I can. It's an amazing superfood. And then Teresa makes pills for the road and different things.
I make myself pills for when I don't want to do a shake. Powder comes out super fine. Let's go out in the yard and see what kind of progress you've made on some moringas.
I think one of the biggest things I've noticed with moringa powder in our food is that it really, you don't feel hungry. When you eat it,
No, it's an appetite suppressor.
So nutrient dense and you just don't feel hungry.
This is obviously your little starter area.
Yeah, so I just put them in a bucket. These guys need to go on the ground. When they pop up, I scoop them out and stick them in the ground, put cardboard around them, let them come up. So this is a young one. I put cardboard around them to keep the weeds from choking them out till they get big. And this guy is maybe month and a half old. They grow super fast.
Yeah, don't they grow like 15, 20 feet in 1 year?
Yeah, they'll grow 15 foot in a year, kind of like a banana tree. They just get huge. So you can almost watch them grow. This guy's, month and a half, 2 months old. Jungle here, and they were tiny. And look, this was like, I don't know, 3 weeks ago. They were the size of that just a few weeks ago.
Oh, okay.
Now they've doubled and tripled in size. They've gotten that big.
The rest is food, just growing in the yard. Ooh, that one got big.
But the cardboard really gets everything just, it's almost like false chop and drop, and it keeps the weeds out. Some of these bottom ones need to go anyway.
So he brings
they
these.
snap right off.
He snaps them off, brings them inside, and hangs them, and we hang them to dry.
Put a rubber band around them like that and hang them to dry.
And then I process the dried leaves into that powder.
It's so nutrient dense that one day when we have tons of these, a jungle of them, I'm going to use them for chop and drop on plants to feed plants.
Right. You got to, this one's probably 5 foot right here, something.
And he got planted maybe 4 or 5 months ago.
Oh, wow. Okay.
To give you an idea how fast these grow, I'm 6 foot. These are 7 to 8 foot high. I planted these from a tiny seed that you saw in the kitchen there this spring, which would have been about March, April, May, June, July, August. That's 6 months. In 6 months, they've grown 8 feet.
Out of it. So you get a tree and superfood.
And the more you prune them, the faster they grow.
There's some new growth. They grow really fast. So we've harvested a bunch of the leaves, and now it's time to dry. Just stick it up under there and leave it for a week and let it air dry.